What's up guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. This was not supposed to be my first YouTube video. However, due to some recent events that have happened to me, I decided to publish this video to spread a message. As we all know, the year 2020 was a horrible year. Personally, it was the worst year of my life, and I'm pretty sure it was the worst year for many people as well. However, my 2020 was going pretty well. The COVID-19 and the restrictions did not bother me. Before COVID became serious in my country, I had my prom, I graduated from high school, I got accepted to a college in Berlin, I partied with my friends, and because we had to stay in quarantine, I visited a lot of beautiful places and had a lot of nice photos to post on Instagram. So my 2020 was going pretty well. I couldn't complain until the 19th of December 2020. When my mom passed away. She passed because of the COVID-19. And I'm not saying this because I want attention or I want messages or pity from you guys. No, I'm saying this because I want to spread a message. And that message is to spend as much time as you can with your family. And you never know what will happen tomorrow. Your family is everything, and once they're gone, they're gone. The phrase, "you never know what will happen tomorrow," became really important to me. Let me tell you a story. The day before my mom passed, I remember it was 3 a.m. and I just finished playing video games with my friends. I decided to go to bed, so I went and brushed my teeth and did my skincare routine like I always do. Once I came back to my room, I heard my mom sleeping and she was breathing really heavily and loudly. It was like she was gasping for air. She was doing like So I stood behind the door. Remember, she had COVID, so I couldn't enter the room. She was isolated. So I stood behind the door and I just listened for like 10-15 minutes if everything is okay. She was breathing like that for the whole 10-15 minutes. And I remember that day she told me that she was fine, that she had no trouble with breathing. So I thought everything was fine. I went to my bed, and before I go to sleep, I always watch YouTube videos or TikToks. After 20 minutes of watching YouTube and TikToks, I was getting worried, so I checked up on my mom again. And she was still breathing like that, no problems. She was also doing like So I thought everything was fine. But I still stood there for another 15 to 20 minutes to see if everything is really fine. After 20 minutes, I went back to my bed, watched some YouTube videos again, and for the third time, I checked on my mom again. It was still the same. I can still hear her voice, her sleeping, her breathing in my head. So I told myself, you know what? I'm going to go to sleep, and tomorrow morning, I will ask her if everything is okay. Why are you breathing like this, Mom? Are you having trouble with breathing? I woke up and there was no tomorrow. It was too late. It was too late. My mom passed away during her sleep. For the next 5 to 7 days, I was devastated. I was getting depressed. I was sad. I was crying a lot. But mostly, I was angry with myself. I wanted to break everything. Because I thought like I could have saved her. But the only thing I did was listening behind that door. I was telling everybody that it was my fault. But my friends, my brother told me that it's not my fault. You know? I see life as a game. You have these options, these choices. And what options you take, that will determine the future, whether it's good or bad. For example, when I was standing behind that door, listening to my mom breathing like that, I had 4 options. The first option was to wake my mom up and ask her if everything is okay. Option 2, wake my dad up and ask him if this is okay. Option 3, call an ambulance. And option 4, go to sleep and wake up in the morning and ask my mom then if everything is okay. Why didn't I choose the first options? because I wanted to let my mom sleep. I wanted her to get some rest. Why didn't I wake my dad up? The same reason. He was cooking and washing the dishes all day. I wanted him to rest as well. Why didn't I call an ambulance? At that time, I didn't think it was that serious to call an ambulance. So I chose the option 4. And to this day, I think it was the worst option I could have taken. But at that time, I thought it was the best option. The reason why the phrase, "you never know what will happen tomorrow," is so important to me, is so meaningful to me, is because I experienced it. Life is really unfair. And you never know what will happen in the near future. Life will throw you curveballs. And bad things can happen in the most unexpected way possible. Be grateful for the people you have around you, that love you, that care about you, especially your family. Spend as much time as you can with them. You might fight with them. You might have some differences. But at the end of the day, they are still your family. I don't know if this is true. I might be wrong. But I bet most of the Asian kids out there know nothing about their parents' childhood or about their parents' past. Well, are you not curious? Because I was. And I'm happy that my mom passed and I got to know everything about her life, about her past, about her childhood. We talked about it for like 3-4 hours together. And that is the moment that I cherish here in my heart. Well, I hope this video brought you something. I don't care if this video reaches only 5 people. I'm just happy if those 5 people will take my message to their heart and act like it. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like it down below, comment something if you want, subscribe if you want to see more content. I promise you the next video will be much more entertaining. I will make 2021 my bitch. Thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you later. Peace.
I won't, 'cause I got better things to do. Rather spend my precious time chasing somebody who loves me too.